Welcome to my unhinged rant. My goal in this video is by the end of it, you should know exactly how to land your first SMMA client as a beginner in 2024. And for some context, if you don't know me, my name's Christian. I've built up my marketing agency Spire to 30K a month. And now I run a consulting business where I help agency owners get to 10 to 30K a month using the same exact processes that worked for me. So I'm not selling you anything in this video. There's no agenda behind it because I don't even want to work with you if you're a beginner, but I want to help you if you were in a similar spot to me, because I spent 8 months doing cold outreach, trying to charge for my services to get my first client, and it didn't freaking work. And so if you're trying to land that first client, this is where 99% of agency owners, people trying to make it, people trying to drop out of college and start their own thing, this is why they fail, because they can't get that first client. And the first client is the absolute hardest thing to get. Now, before we dive into this, if you've seen my content before, you can see now that I am bald, and I have a theory behind it. This is something only the guys inside my program understand. If you shave your head, there's a 27% increase in revenue. That is my theory, okay? And so I'm going to test it out, and if you guys want to make more money, maybe you guys should shave your head as well. But yeah, let's get right into it. So if you're trying to land your first SMMA client, you need to understand that you need to do work for free. It sounds simple. Maybe you've heard it before, or maybe you hear people telling you that you could charge a percentage of closed deals, or you could do this like risk reversal offer. No, it's all a bunch of word vomit. You need to understand that if you want people to start paying you and you actually want to make progress and not leave and quit the agency space after 3 months of not getting any clients and ending up at like a 9 to 5 and never being able to retire your parents, if you don't want that to happen, you need to put in the work for free. Nobody's willing to really do it. Okay, so you need to go out there to your niche, figure out the exact problem that they have, and then go and solve it for free, get a case study, and then you could start charging $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 to help other people get the same result as your free client got. Okay, do work for free. Like, I can't stress this enough. You need to do work for free and get really freaking good at what you do. And this is leading into the second point of the video, right? So by now, understand that if you're not doing work for free, you don't care about getting results. You think you would rather go and work a regular job because you're too stubborn to understand that people aren't going to pay you if you don't have anything to back it up. I don't care if you have a good offer. I don't care if you have a crazy risk reversal. You've never done the thing that you're selling. It is unethical to charge for it because you don't know if you can get them results, even if who you learn from has gotten other people results. Okay, I don't care. Work for free, get a case study, do it the right way because that's a surefire way to actually get clients. And once you have those first 3 to 5 free trial clients, you could offer a 30-day free trial, right? Hey, I'd love to work with you in exchange for a testimonial, in exchange for a case study. And at the end of those 30 days, if you're super happy, we could talk about the numbers to continue doing this together. It's an absolute no-brainer. And that's how you could sign your first free trial client fast, get them results quick, get a case study, and then start putting a price tag to your stuff. Okay. Second thing to understand, for some reason, I talk about SMMA and all that type of stuff. I ran Facebook ads for my realtor clients. You don't need to offer paid advertising. Most people don't understand this. The point of a marketing agency is to drive more traffic and sales to the company that is paying that agency. It doesn't matter how you get them leads, how you get them clients. The only thing that they care about is that you can make them more money than they are paying you. So it doesn't have to be Facebook ads or this YouTube ad strategy. It doesn't have to be that to get them the result. And the reality is that most people suck at media buying. It takes people years to get good at running ads. And the amount of profitable funnels out there isn't as much as you really think. To get a consistent 3x ROAS over a year, spending 6 figures on ads is not an easy thing to do. And so I don't understand why all beginners go immediately to doing Facebook ads or offering, YouTube ads, whatever. Any advertising service, it's hard to learn. And if you think you could go and just hire a media buyer to do it for you, you're also skipping a step. I'm not saying it's impossible. I learned how to run ads, right? But if that's the service you want to stick with and you want to become the absolute best person in the world for your niche running Facebook or Google ads, then you can do it. But if you're looking for a quick cash grab, that's not for you. Like, if you're looking for a get rich quick thing, stay in school, get your degree, get a job, and you could try the side hustle stuff on the side. You're never going to make it work. You have to be all out here. Business is cutthroat. There's a ton of competition. If you're not a competitor, go work for somebody else in the online space. Go become an appointment setter, become a sales rep. Business is freaking hard, man. It is freaking hard. And most CEOs talk about this. Like, if they knew how much pain and suffering they would have to go through to get to where they are today, they wouldn't have started the business. Another thing people don't talk about, running an agency is extremely fucking hard. That's the brutal reality. And I want to tell you guys this so you have a realistic expectation when you go into it. I'm not saying don't start it, but if you have the right expectation, look, this is really freaking hard. And I understand it's really freaking hard, yet I'm still willing to do the inputs and do the things required in order to get to the other side of 10, 30K a month. Now you have a proper understanding. Now you'll be okay when you run into problems. The number one skill an entrepreneur can have is problem solving. You're going to run into problems on your outreach. Accounts are going to get banned. Your pitch isn't going to work. You're going to run into problems on appointment setting. People aren't going to be converting. They don't like your offer. They don't like your guarantee. You're not going to be closing sales calls. Maybe they don't show up. Things happen. You don't get results for clients. Their ad account gets shut down. You have to become a problem solver, okay? Back to my point. The service that you're offering doesn't have to be Facebook ads. If you were taught that by Iman Gadzhi or something like that, that's fine. But again, stick with me here, okay? The core function of a marketing agency, right here, this is you, agency. Right here, this is your niche, company. I don't care what niche you're in, same exact thing. The only thing that you're doing here, the in-between, is driving traffic and sales to the company. What you do in the middle, the vehicle, the actual service you deliver, doesn't matter. There's 3 ways to get clients for any company in the entire world, okay? There's outbound. That's cold calls, cold DMs, cold emails, that type of thing. The second is organic, so inbound, content. This is YouTube, this is Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever. The third is paid ads, okay? So paid. So we have outbound, inbound, and paid. The 3 ways to get clients. Not all of you have to be paid. Not all of you have to offer Facebook or Google ads. You guys can build a content agency. The reason a lot of content agencies fail is because they think they're getting paid to edit a video. Again, stick with me here. What is the core function of a marketing agency? It doesn't matter which of these 3 things you do as a service. It's to drive more traffic and sales. If somebody's going to pay you, a content agency, to do their content, they are expecting an ROI from that. They are expecting an increase in the engagement of that content, an increase in the conversion rate from that content that you do for them. If you're helping them with outbound, this is back to the opportunity here. If you do the same exact things I teach on my YouTube channel on how to send cold DMs, and I'll have a video like up here, you could click it, you could go watch my cold DM stuff. If you go and do this, if you go and send DMs for your own company, and you're able to get leads for yourself, you're able to get appointments for yourself using my cold DM strategy, there is no reason why you can't implement the exact same cold DM strategy for your client. Mind blowing, right? Why don't you teach and do what you're currently doing already? If you're sending cold emails to get clients and it's working, right? It has to be working. Go and send cold emails for your clients. If you're working with realtors, go and run cold DMs on behalf of the realtor and just place a $3 an hour VA, give them the SOPs, show them how to do the cold DMs and get them results that way. I see way too many people get those first free trial clients. They work for free and they're never able to get the client results. So they're stuck in this hamster wheel of continually working for free until the end of time because they're not good at what they do. So again, we have paid, inbound, and outbound. You could build an outbound lead generation agency. You could send cold DMs on behalf of a company. You could send cold DMs or cold emails on behalf of a company. You could implement cold callers on behalf of a company. You could do inbound. So you could do a content agency where you edit their content, you ideate, you script, film, VSLs, whatever it is. And last is paid. If you want to become a media buyer, by all means, start an SMMA. Just understand that an agency has different functions and you don't have to be the one size fits all. I'm going to run Facebook ads for whatever niche. You have to figure out. This is the most important part of the entire video here, guys. Your niche, who you decide to work with, okay? You need to figure out what problem they have, right? Their problem is more than likely lead generation, sales calls, closing more deals. But you also need to figure out what have they tried in the past that hasn't worked. And I'll give you my experience because that's the only one I could talk on. I worked with realtors. The service I offered was Facebook ads. If I knew what I knew today, I would not have built a Facebook ads agency for realtors. Why? Every realtor on this damn planet has been pitched or tried Facebook ads already, and it didn't work. So if I came with this new way of doing Facebook ads for realtors, that is what we call an improvement offer. An improvement offer is not as appealing as a new opportunity offer. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I come to you, you're a realtor, you're 50 years old, okay, and you've tried 3 different Facebook ad agencies before, the chances that your new, Facebook listing system is going to convince them to buy is extremely low. I'm not saying it won't work. There's so many Facebook ads agencies for realtors that work. And if you're in a different niche, just substitute the word for realtor, right? But the point is you have to have a new opportunity if you want to scale effortlessly. So if I was starting an agency right now, knowing what I know today, knowing that cold DMs have gotten me 50 plus clients, I would cold outreach realtors, and I would offer to implement the same cold outreach process that got them on a sales call with me for them. I would hire $3 an hour VAs off of onlinejobs.ph, and I would implement it into the realtor's business, and I'd manage that VA to send DMs on behalf of the realtor. I'd buy Instagram accounts for the realtor, right? And then I'd set up 15-minute Calendly appointments for the realtor. I'd give a really solid guarantee. I'd start with a free trial client, as always, get a case study, and then I'd get them results using my cold DM process in the VA and implement for them. And then I could start charging $2K a month, a $5K for a 3-4 month commitment plan with a good guarantee behind it, because I'm confident that I could get results. On top of this, if I offered cold DMs for a realtor, it's a new opportunity. I could go and tell a realtor, hey, I could help you land more listings without paying for any ads, without producing any content, all done for you. That's an extremely appealing offer. So in your niche, figure out, what have these people tried? Have these people tried, some content course or some, content agency, and maybe paid ads is the thing they've never tried or don't know how to do or need help with? Then go and do paid ads and learn it. But you need a new opportunity to sell these people. And if you're able to get results, you will scale very, very fast. So figure it out. Again, pick your niche. It doesn't really matter. The niche doesn't really matter. Just make sure it's a large enough TAM, total addressable market, that has enough prospects for you to reach out to. And then make sure that you choose the right service. Again, paid, an ads agency, organic inbound content, a content agency, outbound, a lead gen outbound agency. Pick the right one to solve the prospect's problems that they haven't tried before. That's the recipe right there, okay? Now the caveat here, I don't care what agency you pick, I don't care what niche you work with, I don't care what your offer is, I don't care that you're working for free. You need to send enough volume. You need to start pushing shit into this online world. And the only way to do that is by sending an absolute shit ton of outreach and posting content online. Now, this is for a whole nother video. If you are not posting content online, you are scared to make money and you are ignorant. You are ignorant. I'm not trying to be mean, because I was also scared to post content online. You are ignorant if you think you are going to make a living and this is going to be your life's work, is this online business, and you have no identity online. Does that make any sense to you? Does it make any sense that your cold DMs, your cold outreach is going to work, even if you're working for free, if you have no posts talking about what you do? You have no YouTube channel. You have nothing on your Instagram. How are people going to believe you're legit? They shouldn't. They literally shouldn't. It doesn't make sense. So if you're going to commit to this, if you're going to drop out of college, if your goal is to retire your parents, travel the world, whatever it is, same thing as me, right? Post content online and do it the right way, the boring way. That is what works. People don't want to do the boring. People want to go straight to charging. People want to go straight to just hiring a media buyer because it's easy. You're skipping the fundamental steps to building the proper structure to a company. So some action items from this YouTube video. Figure out the exact pains and problems that your niche has. Figure out what they've tried in the past that hasn't worked and how you could come up with a new opportunity by either launching an outbound lead gen agency, a content agency, or a paid ads agency for that specific niche. Every niche is different, so you have to go and do your market research. Once you've done that, you're going to develop an offer where you're going to work for free for them. You're going to send outreach, cold DMs on Instagram. Yourself manually, you're going to get by 5 Instagram accounts. You're going to send 40 DMs per account. So that's 200 DMs per day if my math isn't awful. 200 DMs per day manually by you. I did this myself. You're going to get at least 3 free trial clients, get results, get a case study. Then you're going to package up an offer with a price tag and put a risk reversal guarantee behind it. And then you're going to scale your outbound, implement some $3 an hour VAs to take care of your outreach for you, and scale your agency to 10K a month. Guys, that, my friends, is how you land your first SMMA client. And if you found this video useful, just hit the sub button, okay? Now I'm going to put my bald head away, and I'm going to go to the gym. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hit that sub button because you'll be more likely to see more of these unhinged rants. And let me know if you like this style, because that, my friends, is really what I would do if I was starting over from zero. So I hope you found this valuable. Peace.